Oh, dear.
Oh, well.
The devil has all the best tunes. We're joined by one of the biggest names in rock and roll. Kiss legend Gene Simmons joins us next. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV. 44 albums, more than 100 million records sold worldwide. But the time has come for the iconic rock band Kiss to say goodbye to their loyal fans.
But not for a long time. Gene Simmons says their one last Kiss End of the Road world tour is the most spectacular yet, featuring flamethrowers, fire breathing, flying from a high wire, and of course all their greatest hits, and that tongue, which we'll come to in a moment. And the UK leg of the tour begins in Birmingham tonight, and he's with us now. Gene Simmons, rock legend.
I can't tell you how much I enjoyed in the green room watching you three just go at it. It's so invigorating to hear trans rights, religious folks, and our children thinking about adult issues. I mean, this is fantastic.
What do you make of the world right now?
It's well, look, as a history buff and as a former sixth grade teacher in Spanish Harlem, it's never been better. Don't kid yourself. My mother was a concentration camp survivor of World War II. Let's call it from the Germans in World War II. She was 14 years of age. She unfortunately just passed on during Christmas. And when she would hear me or television people complain about the world, she would shake her head. They have no idea.
I think we've lost a sense of perspective.
Oh,
we really have.
The best. Earth has never been in better shape. I know climate change and a lot of and a polarized political thing, but there are no more world wars. I mean, imagine what London looked like 60 years ago.
Oh, my grandmother used to hide in buildings from the Blitz. I mean, you can't imagine it.
No, this is the best of times. Unemployment in the United States is the lowest it's been in 50 years, 50. The economy is... When I rang the bell at the New York Stock Exchange at their behest, the Dow was about 8,000. It's almost 27,000 today. More people are working, more people are making more money, unions are more powerful.
So let me ask you, Gene, because you and I met on Celebrity Apprentice.
Who won that?
I won that, yeah.
Okay.
And Gene could probably have won it, actually, but you bailed after about 4 episodes.
I did not claim that. I was saying I would have given you a run for the money.
You would have done.
The truth is that I was given a frantic phone call saying, we've got X numbers of millions of dollars, you've got to be in Australia in 3 weeks.
You were the one I was worried about, so I was very pleased to see you leave. But let me ask you, on a wider point, Donald Trump was the host of that show. When you and I were sitting there in that boardroom, I mean, I don't know about you, I'd never imagined he would actually end up president, did you? What do you think how do you think he's doing?
I didn't, quite honestly, I didn't think of the presidency, but it takes a certain personality, certain DNA to go anywhere and do anything. When you really think about it, Arnold Schwarzenegger, ich kann aussprechen ein bisschen Deutsch. So Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's from Österreich, from Austria, the fact that he became, with a difficult-sounding name, the biggest bodybuilder, then the biggest star on earth in movies, although he couldn't pronounce English words well, and then the governor of California, the 5th largest economy on planet Earth, ahead of the UK, just California.
Yeah, true,
and then, you know, could have been president, except that he wasn't born in America. Politics has forever changed, whether you like it or not. This president has changed it. I understand this thing. It's a New York street fighter. If you say, you know, what are you looking at?
Yeah. They're all like it in New York.
Politics are over. Now this guy is just saying, I don't care what my guys are saying. Did you just say something bad about me? I'm coming after you.
Well, you have a big birthday coming up, and
I'll be 70.
Will you really?
We understand
You look great on it.
That the way that you celebrate after a gig, and of course you're in Birmingham tonight on the farewell tour, is with cake. So we have a cake.
Oh, really?
The Gene Simmons cake.
Oh, my God.
Happy birthday.
Oh, my God. That's spectacular.
You can catch Kiss tonight in Birmingham, then there'll be London, Manchester. It's going to be a great UK tour. There aren't many people where the phrase rock legend is right. Gene Simmons from Kiss is a bona fide rock legend. Great
Lovely
to see you again.
you.
Thank you very much.
Now it's time for Lorraine.